Welcome back, and we're joined over the phone by Mr. Ahmad Badr, tourism expert. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you and all the audience.
Sir, how do you read the idea of using the power of sports fans in promoting tourism?
Well, that's something the whole world is doing, using sports events to promote tourism. This is something not new.
Yeah.
You can see that in how the countries are, I'd say the word fighting to win, arrange, something like the World Cup, FIFA World Cup, or the Olympic Games, or all these big sports events. It's first of all, it's not just the direct impact for these events by having media coverage from all over the world and people coming to attend these events from the teams, players, spectators, all the people going to see and cover these events. But actually, it's what is coming after these events, by the media coverage, something like, say, the World Cup, like Russia, like Brazil, like South Africa. In the past, they benefited very, very much from these events. They witnessed a huge tourism flow to them after these events. So definitely it is something good. It's something Egypt now is doing, and we witnessed some big events in the past, like African Cup of Nations, the Handball World Cup, events like that. So it helped the tourism sector to gain more flow to Egypt. And I would say it's my dream, and I hope, and I know we can do it, to host FIFA World Cup soon.
Yeah.
I know we can do it, yes.
Sir, reopening several museums emphasizes the unprecedented support the state gives to the tourism and antiquities sector. What's your take on that?
Well, the government is really investing in the reopening of some of the old museums and renovate them and reopen them, and also do new ones. Something like the National Museum of Civilization that was opened many years ago, but it was not working properly, and very, very few knew about it. So when the government decided to renovate it and reopen it and move the royal mummies of the ancient Egyptian kings there instead of the Egyptian Museum in a world event, the Golden Mummies Parade. Now this museum is a must on the tourism plan for everybody coming to Egypt. So that gives you an idea how important are such big events, and also to reopen and renovate and always take care and renew our tourism destinations, our history, our heritage. This is what Egypt is known for, and this is what most of the tourists coming to Egypt to see. So we have to make them always new, have to put new ways of exhibitions, and always do, events. This is what we have to create all the time. Events, and create things to attract people to come not once, but twice and three times and more than one time. This is what the whole world is doing, and also What they are doing now in the Grand Egyptian Museum, this is another mega project that the world is looking for right now.
As part of the Tourism and Antiquities Ministry's strategy for digital transformation, some museums operated e-payment machines for museum entry tickets, and the Egyptian Museum is one of those. Would you tell us more about this move and its significance and the ministry's project to develop visitor services?
E-finance and e-payment is something all in the world, and this goes with the entire Egypt and the government and the state policy for going for more e-commerce. And most of the clients, most of the tourists, now they don't hold any cash with them, so it's easier for them and for us and for everybody to make the payment via credit cards and all sorts of e-payment. This is what the world is going for, and this is what the government is going for. So the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities is part of the government, so definitely that was a good move that will make the lives of the tourists more easier for payment, instead of exchanging money and then hold a big amount of cash that they are not used for. You know,
Yeah.
in Europe, especially in Europe and the States, and most of the world now, they just go with what they call plastic money, credit cards. So they are not used for carrying big amounts of money. So that was really a good move, and I hope it will be done for all the sites all over Egypt, not just some of the sites.
Yeah.
I know they are going in this direction.
Sir, the Ministry of Education seeks to include knowledge and awareness materials within the educational curricula of basic education level. Now, how do you view this move, and in your perspective, how will this move affect the children's activities inside the museums?
That's a very good move. First of all, Egyptians, they deserve and they need to know about the greatness of their history. So they know exactly what their ancestors and what our great-grandfathers did and about their civilization. This will give them more knowledge about their roots, and it will give them more respect for their history. It will give them more respect for their future and for their present. And also it will help them when they go and visit, in field visits with their schools or universities. They will know the importance of these sites they are visiting. So they will treat them the way they would. So, and also it will help them to treat the tourists in a good way. So because they know these tourists are coming to see their great history. So of course it's a good move for, to create a generation that is more knowledgeable about their history that was not, unfortunately, taken care of in the past. So this is a very good idea.
Right. Do you believe that the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum will change the tourism map in Egypt or in Cairo in specific?
Of course, yes. Even now, before it's open, it's very much anticipated, the whole world. And definitely it will help us having more and more tourism flow to Egypt. And definitely from now, people are asking when it will be open, and They want to put it immediately on the tourism agenda to Egypt, and definitely you will have, even if the tourists are, tourists going to the beachside cities like Hurghada and Sharm, definitely they will range for like a day or two day trips to Cairo just to visit this museum along with the pyramids. So definitely it will change the tourism map. It will change many things. It will change this entire area. We will have more hotels there. We'll have more venues. We'll have more restaurants. So definitely anything more is a plus for tourism business to Egypt. And we'll give our visitors more spots and more attractions to visit.
Yeah, well, I would like to thank you very much, Mr. Ahmad Badr, our tourism expert. Many thanks for your insight. And dear viewers, thank you. That brings us to the end of this edition of Cairo Local Time. Many thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more coming up here on Nile TV International.